Now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
Hello there. Question for you. Who do you want to spend your time with? Your time. Your time is your valuable time, and who do you spend your time with? Phil Zeller, Effective Communication. It's an honor for me to spend some time with you here today. It's amazing right now as when we think about it, such a simple question. Who do we want to spend time with? Who inspires you? Who inspires you to say, hey, I want to spend more time with that person? Or let's go to the flip side, those people who just complain about everything. Do you want to spend time with those people? Do you want just the complainers, the ones who say that the world is falling down, everything is awful? Does that inspire you to want to say, yeah, let's go hang out. Let's go have a cup of coffee. Let's talk about how the world is coming to an end. That sounds like a blast. You're with me on this. We want to make sure that when we communicate with people that we are solution-minded. We are focused on what can be done, not what's not being done. You know, I've shared with you before on the show here, we write our legacy every single day in the way that we interact with people and the way that we do communicate. And you're writing your legacy today. You will remember by the way you treated people today and the way you reacted and acted today. People will remember how you made them feel. They won't always remember what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. So how are you rubbing off on other people today? Now, we have examples all around us of people rubbing off on us. Sometimes you watch a show on TV or you see a social media clip and it brings a smile to your face. I love those fun little cat videos, the funny ones. I'm sorry. I just, once in a while, in a moment, I have to just totally take a complete reprieve and say, yep, I watched a couple cat videos. I don't watch them all the time, though. I got a dog and a cat. But once in a while, when I get something comes across my social media and I find it amusing, and it puts a little smile on my face to watch a nice little cat do something cool. But then there's stuff comes across my social media feed like it does yours, and it is just people complaining. They're just complaining. And then to think, and then you get stuff, politicians complaining. Oh my gosh. I think about this all the time, and I think that's an oxymoron. If you go into politics, you go into politics because you want to make a positive change. Well, at least that's the assumption, right? That's the assumption. You want to make a positive change, so you go into politics. And so if you're a politician, you should always be looking at positive solutions to make things better for people, right? So it should always be focused on the good that's happening, what good things are being done, and what good can you influence on other people. Rather than sitting around complaining about your job, which is to create positive change, you're complaining about what's not being done, and you're getting paid to do it. I could never figure that out when a politician goes off on a rant complaining about a situation when they're getting paid to make things better. So let's make sure that's not you and I. And for those politicians, if you know one, have them call in, have them write me. We'll sit down a little, consult with them, help them out so they can stop complaining and start looking at what they're getting paid to do, which is make things better for you and I and everybody else in this world, right? We could focus on the good that's going on. So let's make sure that you and I are doing the right thing. And that's really what I want to focus on, you and I. And if a politician's listening, hey, here's what you can do instead, all right? Here's the good stuff you can do and actually be a positive influence rather than just a complainer. So what you and I can do, we can stay credible by getting all the facts. Get all the facts. Whatever the situation you're in, make sure you get all the facts. Don't make assumptions. I mean, a lot of times you listen to somebody communicate, well, kind of, sort of, and they use the gray language, and nobody can take them seriously. Or they go, well, yeah, he, always does. No, that drives you nuts to having to listen to that. So, no, you don't want to listen to that. So get all the facts. If you got the facts, then you know what you're talking about, right? And once you get all the facts of the situation, then it's up to you to prepare yourself for the conversation that you're going to have and the communication that you're going to have with this other individual. What you want to do is you want to weigh out all the facts. So you've looked at all the information, you've looked at it, and you've come to some conclusions because you've looked at all the facts. Now, once you come to that conclusion, it's because you're making an educated decision because you've gone through all the facts, you've decided what's important, why it's important, and how does it fit with something that will create a positive impact to move things forward, right? So you do this, and then you share that with another person. Then you say, this is based on the situation. This is everything going on. These are all the facts of the situation. When you weigh them all out, it comes forward that this is the best way to move forward. So let's act on this, because this is going to help you, it's going to help me, and it's going to help all of us move forward. Hey, politicians, let's try that for a change. That would be awesome. The problem is we don't have so much stuff in our social media and news field when somebody's blowing a gasket complaining about something. But in the meantime, for you and I, my friends, we need to stay effective. Don't fall into that. Make sure you get the facts, weigh all the facts. Once you come to a decision, act on it, and that's what we can move forward on. So stay credible, my friends, and you will have a greater influence on others. Now go make it happen.